So this is for WhatsApp TVs who are trying to automate status posting. That is, if you've been unable to post status normally, or you are having issues, maybe you have Meta AI or whatever, right? So this is a solution for you. Stick with me, and I'm going to be showing you how you can set up your WhatsApp bot that would save and update and upload status to all of your contacts very fast. So first thing that you need to do is that you need to get on the website for this particular service, which is called Wasbot, and the link we are going to be using today is ng6.wasbot.ng, right? This is a temp domain, so you are going to be seeing a lot of different ones. So you might see ng6 and you might not see ng6, you might see another one. Very soon there's going to be a central domain for all of the private servers, but right now this is just the one that you're going to be using. There is a main server which is www.wasbot.ng, and that's for people who are not posting status or doing anything heavy, anything intensive. And the reason why you're on a private server is because you don't want to have to share a server, and then you don't want to have to be, stuck trying when you want to post important stuff, and then there are like 50 or 100 or 1,000 people trying to also post at the same time, and then you get stuck behind a very long queue, which is why we have the private servers, where you are the only person or persons on the server. So now, and the way this works is via a subscription model, where you have a recurring subscription based on the amount of time, the duration of time that you want to use the bot, right? And then you and others can share this particular subscription. So per subscription, which is $15, however the amount is in your local currency, you get to be able to use 2 to 3 accounts on Wasbot, and then this depends on the amount of contacts per WhatsApp accounts that you have. So you have more than 30k contacts per WhatsApp, then you would know that you can't exceed 3 WhatsApp accounts per subscription. When you get on the home page, you might not see a login button, so you would want to switch this to the desktop mode. When you switch to desktop mode, then you will see the login button. Click on the login button, and then you will get directed to the login with Google page. Click on the login with Google button, and then you will get on the you will get redirected to the Google authentication page, where you can select the email that you want to have linked to Wasbot. So I'll keep this simple. To save contacts, right, and to have your contacts automatically updated by the contacts that Wasbot saves for you. So select an email with not so much contact, right? And when you click the email that you want, you will get redirected to a page where it shows you allow Wasbot to see, delete, edit your contacts. I would advise you to click on yes if you would want your contacts to save automatically. That is, if a new contact sends you a message and Wasbot saves the contact, you don't have to manually import that contact again for the person to be able to see your status. It is done instantly. With that out of the way, and you clicked on continue, you are going to get redirected back to the home page, and that is by design. That's not a mistake. After you've gotten through this process and you've created the accounts, you've granted access to your contacts, you want to take that email that you used to register and send it back to whoever you got this video from, and then the person is going to send the Wasbot admin that particular email and proof of your payments, and the admin is going to activate your email. So as I said earlier, this particular subscription can be shared. So if you have multiple WhatsApp accounts that you want to use, then you would do the same process but with different emails, and then you will take these emails and then you send this to the person who sent you this video, who is going to send it to the admin, who is going to grant you access. When you're on the profile page as a newcomer, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a get QR code button and then a get pairing code button, but we are going to be addressing those later. First of all, we are going to move to the manage account section, and then for the manage account section, this basically controls how Wasbot saves your contacts. Any new contact messages in your WhatsApp, Wasbot tries to save that contact automatically using their WhatsApp name and then whatever your suffix is, and the suffix is going to be whatever comes after the contact. So let's say a person messages you, their name is Victor on their WhatsApp name, and then you have set the suffix to be bot or Wasbot. The bot is going to save their contact as Victor Wasbot, and then to save all concurrent contacts the same way, their name followed by the suffix. And now you might be wondering, what is the generic name for? So now the generic name is for saving contacts who don't have a name registered on their WhatsApp account. So let's say I message you and then I don't have any name on my WhatsApp. The bot is going to notice that and is going to take whatever you've set as a generic name with a ascending number. So let's say it is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and let's take that particular generic name, the number, and then the suffix, right? And then it's going to use that to save that particular contact. Do note that if this person should update their name in the future, Wasbot is also going to update the name automatically. I'm going to be setting my generic name as contact and my suffix as bot, and I'm going to be clicking on submit. When I click on submit, that's done, and you see the pop-up that tells you that the contact data has been updated successfully. That part is over, and we can move on to the next part, which is linking the WhatsApp. So now the two buttons at the top, the first one is to get QR code. Now this button, if you happen to be going through this process on your PC, right, or on a second device, and which is not the device where you have the WhatsApp that you want to link, then you can click on the get QR code where you are going to see the QR code, and then you can scan the QR code from your other device, and then just like this you are able to link. However, if you don't happen to have a second device and you are going through this entire process on the same phone where you have the WhatsApp, then don't worry, because you can easily click on the get pairing code button, which is going to show you a box, right, where you can input your phone number with the country code and then the phone number followed by it, just as I've set it here, and then you click on submit. And when you click on submit, you're going to get the pairing code, which is going to be shown to you. Now please bear in mind that this pairing code expires fast, so the moment you get this, I would need you to work very, very fast. So when you get this, open your WhatsApp, and then you go to the link devices area, click on the link a device, input your fingerprints, and then at the bottom you're going to see the link with a phone number instead. Click on that button at the bottom, right, and then you can now paste the code that you got inside of this area. And when you paste the code there, your WhatsApp is going to get linked, and when your WhatsApp has been linked, then you can move back to the profile page to continue the rest of the process. Now on the profile page, you will see that the buttons has been updated, and now we have 4 extra buttons, right? So there's no more QR code and pairing code, which has been replaced with the disconnect bot button, which does what it says. When you click on the disconnect bot button, it disconnects your WhatsApp from the bot. Simple, easy. Moving on to the additional 3 buttons at the bottom, we have the button that says get other email contacts. You see another one that deletes inactive contact, and then we see the last one which says change contact email. So for the first one, which is get other email contacts, the use is very, very simple. You get to be able to import contacts from other emails to your Wasbot accounts. And why would you want to do this? And it's because of one simple thing, which is inaccurate WhatsApp sync, which is that WhatsApp sometimes doesn't sync the entire WhatsApp data of a WhatsApp account. So let's say you have 20k contacts, all right, the WhatsApp might not sync the entire 20k contacts, and it might just sync, let's say 15k or 5k or 1k. It might just sync a very, very little amount of them, right? So when that happens, saved contacts that message you might show up as unsaved, because the bot doesn't know that this person is a saved contact or not. It has no data about that person. So for that particular reason, even you should notice that the bot is duplicating your saved contacts, then you want to come here and import all of your contacts to the bot so that it knows the saved contacts and the ones that are unsaved, so you don't end up with a case where you are saying, oh, the bot is receiving my contacts yada yada yada. That's the first reason. And the second reason is if there's incorrect WhatsApp sync, and then you try to post the status, and let's say you have 15k contacts. Instead of this bot posting the status to 15k contacts, it's posting it to 5,000 contacts, or it's posting it to 1,000 contacts, whatever. But as you can see, the contacts that the bot is sending status to doesn't match the amount of contacts that you have on your phone. There's an obvious deficit, right? You would want to also import the contacts from your Gmail. So now, if you don't have your contacts on your Gmails, then there is another way to import your contacts on Wasbot. So you are going to go on your phone and export all of the contacts into a VCF or a CSV file, and then you will send that VCF to yourself in your WhatsApp account. I'm going to be showing you where you're going to send it to later on, with the caption imports. I'm going to also be showing you that in later. So once you do that, the bot will read the VCF file from your chat, and then it will automatically import all of the contacts into your DM. So you don't need to go through this process. You can just export, but whichever is much more convenient for you. So moving on, you can also delete inactive contacts on a WhatsApp account, right? So when you click on this button, it scans through your entire Gmail accounts and looks for contacts that are no longer active on WhatsApp. That is whether they got suspended, they got banned, they terminated their accounts, whatever the reason might be. As long as they are no longer on WhatsApp, the bot is going to fetch all of them and it's going to delete all of them. But do not fret, because the bot also keeps a backup of both the contacts that you've deleted and the contacts that the entire contacts deleted. You're going to be getting a backup of both the entire contact list of your Gmail account and then the contacts that the bot deleted, in case you want to restore them in the future. And do make sure that you are storing this backup, because Wasbot doesn't keep any of these backups, and the moments that they have sent it to you, that is the end. So the last button, which is the change contact email button, is used for switching the email that your contacts are saved on. So let's say you've been using the main email right here you've been using this for a while, and then that email got filled up and you want to save your contacts on another email. Then you click on this and then you select the new email that you want, and then you can easily switch your contact email to that particular email. So now when you click on any of these buttons, you're going to get redirected to the page similar to the login page, where you can select the email that you want. So now that we've covered all of this, then we are done with the profile page. We can now move on to the WhatsApp account, where you're going to be controlling 99% of the bot's functionality. So now when you get on your WhatsApp, you are going to see that you've been sent a couple of texts by Wasbot in your DM. So you would see that there's a you section on WhatsApp where all messages by yourself are sent to. So you have to look for that. And when you are there, you see that you've gotten a welcome message welcoming you. Hello, Victor. Welcome to the Wasbot family, yada, yada, yada. Right. The important part is that you are going to get a list of all of the commands that you are going to be using to control Wasbot, right? And then as you would see, there is a general commands message that's quite long, but it's broken down, right? So you would see different sections of different commands. You can now see the entire commands, right? And then I'll also advise you to watch the videos so that you can get more context on how to operate the bots and how to get started using it. Anyways, now if you want to send a status update, you can easily put in the status command. This is going to be the exclamation mark followed by status, right? Those two, there's no spaces, they're written together, and then the space followed by what you want to send. So I'm trying to send testing, whatever. And if I'm also trying to, post a media status update, that is like pictures or videos, then you can add this particular status command as the caption of the message followed by the caption. So you do exclamation mark status space, and then whatever you put after that is going to be the caption. And it always has to be a space. You don't put a multi-line, it has to be a space. It has to be exclamation mark status, no spaces, and then a space followed by whatever you want to write. Let me send you a demo on my other phone of how I post status, and as you see, I'm posting to 8,250 contacts and it's posting in the same minute. I posted both text at 5:23 a.m. and as you see, both of them got posted at 5:23 a.m. and the one I posted at 5:28 got delivered 5:29. So as you see, my status are posting in 1 minute or less, right? So for your own case, if you have way more contacts than I do, it might take longer than this to upload your status, right? And then you also have to bear in mind that for the first time that you are posting, it is going to take a lot longer than it normally would. If you are posting to 50k contacts the first time, it might take up to 7 minutes. However, after that, it is going to take like 2 minutes, 3 minutes to post. Generally, let's say 2-3 minutes at most to post. But if you have less than that, it might really be posting in 1 minute or 2 minutes. It really is that fast. Like as you would see right here, it is really fast. So that basically covers it. You are free to check the rest of the commands to see how to use it, and then you just follow the procedures, the instructions, and you'll be good.